Hello, welcome to HCC MovieMakers Academy Movie Reviews. I'm Erik, Calderon.
And apparently I'm Soroosh, Mehdi. And we just saw Ex Machina.
Machina, Ex Machina.
Okay. Ex Machina.
I thought it was Machina.
Erik? Okay, the film Ex Machina stars Oscar Isaac, Domhnall Gleeson, Alicia Vikander, and Sonoya Mizuno. The film is basically, in a nutshell, is about a young programmer by the name of Caleb, played by Domhnall Gleeson. He works for pretty much Oscar Isaac's character by the name of Nathan. He is the CEO and founder of this huge internet-based company called Blue Book. Basically, it's like a search engine, kind of like Google. It's like this huge company. And he's got this secluded home, I don't know where, somewhere in the mountains. I can't remember what location. In Montana,
is it
right?
Washington or Seattle?
I can't remember. I know
it was
up
filmed
there.
in Norway.
It was?
Yeah, it was filmed in Norway and the UK, so it must have been somewhere around there.
Okay, but I think the film takes place still in the United States, but it was really secluded.
And the humor was really dry, like English humor. I mean,
yeah,
it was, really
it was kind of, it was almost film noir in a way, except I think there were moments of high light, bright light, and then there were moments of
the
darkness.
exposure was terrible.
Yeah, the
exposure was terrible.
Was not very that well put together,
well lit,
but it was not very well lit at times.
And the audio was off a little bit too. Did you notice that sometimes the audio would come out of one speaker?
Yeah.
And then it would come out of the other speaker?
I don't know if they did that on purpose.
No,
though.
they couldn't have done
that
on
on
purpose.
think.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I can't tell, but
No.
yeah, I noticed that,
There was
Erik,
no
in
effect in
the
that.
theater. But it's just overall, though, the storyline, there were a lot of stuff that, I mean, especially the ending was very unexpected for me, which is one of the things that I actually liked about it.
Really? I knew that was going to happen. I mean, that was like...
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you put someone in a cage so long, what do you think is going to happen?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Come on, man.
Erik, you did not know he was going to get stuck in there. I mean...
Yeah, I did. Hey, you know what?
You actually got the idea that Caleb was going to get stuck in there?
You know what the worst part of the movie was?
I really didn't.
The worst part of the movie was when we were walking out, and there was people saying that was a masterpiece. That was like the worst part.
It wasn't a masterpiece.
It was
I wouldn't
awful.
call it a masterpiece. But overall, though, I really liked the acting in parts of Ava, the AI robot.
Well, that's, I mean, yeah.
God, she
was the only good
convinced
actress.
me too. She was the only actress in it, aside from Sonoya Mizuno,
Well, the robots were great.
the Japanese
Yeah,
robot. Yeah,
they were great, but the humans sucked.
Well,
Their
yeah.
acting was awful.
Yeah, they actually.
I mean, it was like slow and dry, and
It was very, like you said before, it was very kind of Londonish humor.
Yeah.
Kind of film noir, but you know, overall though, I liked Oscar Isaac's character. It's because you're expecting, you know, a by the book geek, computer little geek, where he's really into technology, which he is. It's just he's always talking about, oh man, I'm hungover from last night, and then remember when Caleb goes, oh, so you had a party last night, and then it got awkward for like a second, and you're going, whoa, like, what was that about? You don't even know, really. But then gradually you find out. I mean, the guy was just a.
Can we start? Can we talk about the opening scene? Sorry.
A cold case drunk. Apparently.
Can we talk about the opening scene for a second?
Yeah, let's go back to the
that was
opening
terrible.
scene.
I mean, that was awful. I mean,
I didn't understand why it was completely.
And you have no idea what's going on.
No
and
audio
you really
whatsoever.
have no idea what's going on until probably the middle of the film.
Well, actually, you
setting
do,
up the story. No,
because he sees the message. He sees the message that he's won.
Yeah, I know, but you don't know what's going on.
I won.
You won, but what? I mean,
and then everybody's there. They're clapping. I mean, you don't. There's
have
no
idea
audio.
What's going on. The setup is awful.
Yeah, there's no audible, thing. You can't hear anything. It's just the background music, and then he just won the lottery thing where he gets to go and meet, greet, and participate with his boss, basically with everybody's boss over there, and participate in evaluating this new artificial intelligent robot that his boss is pretty much developing. He wants to play God.
Yeah,
You remember how many times he referred to that?
Yeah, and then that's what that part of the film was twisted. I mean, I think
Yeah, it was.
I think the writer like is a really twisted individual.
Yeah, he is. I actually
Because
saw the behind the scenes.
everything was twisted. You know, the
footage, too.
relationship between the boss and his employee, the relationship between the boss and the AI
the thing is-
robots, and the relationship between the AI robot and the employee, the guy testing her.
It's just
I mean, that
Erik.
was twisted. That was really
It was
twisted.
twisted,
I mean, it
and
made
that's
me
the whole-
sick. I mean, I
the
was like
point-
worried and scared about being around people after I saw that movie.
Being around people or
Yeah.
being around artificial intelligence?
No, like being around you, like.
Okay.
No, just kidding,
Erik,
Soroosh. Just kidding. But it did freak me out.
I do
It
think
did
that
freak
that
me
was
out.
the point, though, because I saw the behind the scenes footage, and the director was actually talking about how he got inspired to write the or not to write, but to direct the film after seeing the script, you know, and collaborating with the writer, and he agreed with what the writer was also trying to convey in his script, that this is a very sensitive subject. It's almost like cloning in a way. It's almost as scary as cloning, because one of the reasons why the whole human cloning program is not flying right now is, I mean, one thing, it's because the government won't be able to
and that part was
keep
really
track of
cool.
all this.
I mean,
but-
that's probably the only cool thing about the movie is just the idea of having an artificial intelligence and then testing that artificial intelligence. Because, you know, remember that artificial intelligence is programmed by man. So then you're
But then
programming this machine to respond in different ways, and then to
but
test
again,
the
it's
machine.
Controlled. This
Yeah, yeah.
this time it's controlled. But in this film,
But you're testing it for
the
consciousness.
but the scary thing in this film was that he had put a special, I don't remember what he called it, but remember the little brain that he showed Caleb, the whole secret behind of how he even came up with all of,
Yeah, he took everything from everyone's Google search engine.
pretty much from their
Yeah,
phones.
From their phones.
And he
From
explained
searching, for anything on the internet. And
he also explained how the phone companies are doing that,
yeah,
and
but
he's just
I didn't find that interesting.
trying to justify that. I know.
That was not
But
interesting. That was like boring. I mean, you know, the interesting part was
to you, that was boring,
Yeah,
of
of course.
But I
how-
understood it. That's why.
But the interesting
Okay, but-
concept is like, how do you test artificial intelligence? That was interesting. And then
Yeah.
a robot. How do you tell
funny,
if
though.
a robot is conscious or not?
And that was the
So what would you give the movie on a scale from
on a
1 to 10?
scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah. What would you give it?
The fact that it was very, I really just want, when I sat there, it was slow in the beginning. I really
was
thought
awful, yeah.
it was gonna be awful.
I mean, you
But
give it like-
no, it really, honestly, this film, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it about an 8.
Wow.
I would give it an 8.
That's terrible.
No,
That's awful.
no, it's not
No,
awful.
are you okay?
No, it's
Do
not
I
awful.
need to check
Erik.
your fever? Do you have a fever?
Eric, look. Actually, yes, I do have a fever right now, but
I would give it, honestly, I'd
the
give
reason-
it probably around a 2.
okay.
Because, I mean, the exposure was off. I
Well,
think
I-
the
I
cinematography
really
was
do
great.
think that
The
that was-
cinematography was great, but it was just like off. So, anyways,
The cinematography, though, I really just, I have to say real quick.
we love films.
I think it was on
if you love
purpose,
films,
but-
we gotta cut because we're
Oh,
out of
we gotta
time.
wrap up. Sorry.
We love films. If you love films, please visit the HCC Filmmaking Program with the link right there below and sign up for a class. We're brought to you by HCC TV and the HCC Filmmaking Program.
Also, you can find us and join us and subscribe to us on our YouTube channel, HCC MovieMakers Academy Movie Reviews /YouTube.com. Yeah, join us for more reviews on upcoming films.